Good morning, everyone. This is always a time for me, at least, of either joy or disappointment. That's when you open up the kiln to see whether all your work was worth it or not. In this case, I have a problem where I make parts and then I decide I want two of these, one color, two another color, two another color, and I end up in this case with 5 different colors, and I've always been afraid to mix them together on one shelf because I have a couple of glazes that seem to spit, and I don't want to spoil one piece because another piece is spitting on them. Especially the dark blue that I have, that just sprays all over that whole shelf. So here it is, we're down to about 102 degrees. And we'll find out what we have. Open her up. I just have a small 18-inch diameter kiln. Well, this looks pretty promising. This one is a small vase that I put some vine decoration on and then gave it a quick dip in clear, and that one looks pretty good. This one I tried a little different decoration. That one came out pretty good too. Down the bottom it evidently is a little heavier clear. That's one of the problems when you put clear on. If you put it on a little too thick, it starts getting cloudy. I wouldn't say this is cloudy, but it's hiding some of the speckles in this clay. This is a speckled tan clay that has some impurities in it that in the high fire in cone 6 they burst to the surface and give you that speckle look. They actually do put some pits in it, little pits, but I love the glaze. Anyway, that's a cute little pot. The next one, I mixed up a green, and I used some porcelain that was left over from some other parts to make a little bud vase, and then I thought I'd try the green on there. That actually looks pretty good. It's a little thin up here in the neck, but it doesn't appear that it ran. It might have run a little bit. This is a little heavy down here, but that's actually a pretty green. I don't know how it'll show up on the camera, but I like that. Alright, that's all. See, that's all that was on that shelf because those were colors I could trust together. Ooh, these are nice. This is my Tenmoku glaze. It came out pretty good. That's a little pot again, almost like the other one there. This time, instead of using a wax resist, I used a latex that you paint on several coats, and when it dries, after you dip this, you peel off the latex and it leaves the opening there, and that worked pretty good. I actually use that in my model airplanes when I'm painting canopies and things like that. This is again on speckled clay. I got a little bit of kiln wash on the bottom, but that's on the speckle clay. It came out good. And another one of the dipped the same amount on speckled clay. Again, I have to do a little grinding to get that off, but that's a nice light little Tenmoku vase. Alright. And again, that's all that was on that shelf. And I'll show you why, actually. If you look at that shelf, you can see where that Tenmoku was spitting a little bit of brown out. I'm not sure why it does that, but as long as it looks pretty, I don't care.